The motivation throughout the day at American Airlines Arena was to erase the stench of the Miami Heat's 29-point loss the last time they faced the New York Knicks. Coach Erik Spoelstra and his players spent the morning reliving all the gruesome lowlights of that November evening at Madison Square Garden. The talk from that point was about the importance of not going down 0-2 in the 4-game season series. So overwhelming fury? Not exactly. Merely survival, by a 107-103 count in overtime Friday night. On a night the Heat attempted a franchise record 42 three-pointers and Wayne Ellington a franchise individual record 16, the Heat survived a three-pointer by Doug McDermott that forced the extra period with 1.1 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. I love the fact that we found a way to win an overtime game that could have been emotionally draining, Spoelstra said. Ellington led the Heat with 24 points, albeit on 6 of 16 three-point shooting, supported by 19 from Goran Dragic, 18 from Josh Richardson, 16 from Tyler Johnson, 10 from Kelly Olynyk and 12 from center Hassan Whiteside, who watched the finish from the bench. I'm not at all hesitant to put him back in there, Spoelstra said. I know he wanted to be in there. When they went small we felt that that was probably the best lineup for us. The Knicks got 24 points from Courtney Lee, 20 from former Heat forward Michael Beasley and 15 from Kristaps Porzingis. Of those team record 42 three-point attempts, Spoelstra deadpanned. What has this organization come to? He continued, look, we're not going to be a team that averages 40, but those shots presented themselves tonight. And I thought they were good looks. There weren't many pull ups or contested ones. For a stretch there, I thought we had a bunch of opens ones, we just missed actually way more open than any of the stuff that we had in the paint. New York, you have to credit them. They did a great job of protecting the paint. It's not the easiest team when they play big. January 5, 2018 Q. Last summer Pat Riley passed out large contracts but dodged questions about trades until mid-December. He wanted to see if last spring's 30-11 record would carry over to this season. It hasn't, but the record is getting better and hope remains. Will Riley have patience or decide? January 5, 2018 Q. Last summer Pat Riley passed out large contracts but dodged questions about trades until mid-December. He wanted to see if last spring's 30-11 record would carry over to this season. It hasn't, but the record is getting better and hope remains. Will Riley have patience or decide? Ellington had no idea he had broken Brian Shaw's franchise record for three-point attempts in a game. When I looked at the sheet after the game and saw 16 attempts from out there, I was like, wow. I mean, I didn't realize it, he said. I was just in the flow of the game. It wasn't pretty, but the result was enough to get the Heat 4 games above .500, with a decidedly different feel around the team than after that humbling loss at New York 6 weeks ago. It wasn't a perfect game, Richardson said. They still shot 48% from the field, so there's definitely a lot of areas for improvement.